Alright, what's up DVW fam? We got a very special video coming to you guys today. We're at the Morongo Buffet. This is a newly redesigned buffet here in Southern California. There's a lot of great offerings here. Heard a lot about this spot, so let's check it out. It's a pretty unique looking buffet, so let's go around and see what we have to snag here at Morongo. Let's go. So they got these little cool kiosks to check in. So today's dinner, continue. I choose 2 guests. And if you want, you can add crab for $19 per person. $20 actually. $6.30. Alright, let's check it out. The newly redesigned Morongo Casino. I haven't been here in like 6 years. Looks pretty nice, guys. All right, we got the homie Dar starting off early. What's up, bro? So the first area, Al Comal. So it's very interesting here. So it's like you order each one of your dishes and they kind of make it for you right here. And then you take the plate to your table. Al Comal. So these are the items you could get here. Freshly made tacos. Ooh, that sizzle. So they're making everything fresh to order right here at the Al Comal bar. This is pretty neat. Thank you. Darsh got the goodies. He looks happy. So there's a beverage station right here. So this is actually pretty interesting. So they're basically like little mini restaurants where you can, order food from and then eat. So it's not like your typical buffet. So this is the next area. Takiru. Looks like some Japanese food. See, it looks pretty popular. There's a lot of people waiting in line. But yeah, this is what they got here. So some Chinese steamed fish, Kung Pao chicken, drunken noodles, Asian sticky ribs. I'm mistaken, it's not Japanese. It looks like it's Chinese. This is actually really cool. It has like a classy feel. Now a bunch of people reaching inside the, buffet items with all their hands, grabbing everything because they serve you everything in their plates. So we're gonna check out this next spot, Pescado, here for some fish. All right, let's check it out. All right, so this is like a raw seafood bar. Got some oysters, lobster roll, tuna poke bowl, scallops, half shell, shrimp and chips, seafood gumbo, fisherman stew. So this is kind of how you guys do it at one of these spots. You just order and they get the food for you. But this is the lobster oyster bar. So can I get some oysters, a lobster roll, and some scallops, please? Of course. Appreciate you. Ooh, this looks good. Look at this, guys. Appreciate you.
So guys, first time here?
Yes, sir.
So you guys know our menu is rotating and changing every 2 weeks. Our rotating menu is every 2 weeks, so we always have a bunch of new stuff every 2 weeks. You guys want to come by, fresh new items all the time.
Awesome. So you heard it here first. They don't stick to the same old program. They rotate the menu. So there's variety here at Morongo. So what they do is they usually show you what they have in the window, but they'll give you the fresh orderings, of course. So you got the sausage, salmon, got the steak. We got the kielbasa sausage here. Prime rib, looking good. Yes, sir. And we have salmon too. So this is their offering. Salmon, corn, potatoes. Yes, sir. Awesome. Yeah. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Yeah. That looks delicious.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Alright, if you know anything about me and my channel, you know I love Asian food, so we gotta check out the Secure right here. Let's see what they got for us. So you order the ramen here and they make it fresh for you. Right here. So yeah, they show you what they have here. You gotta pay extra for these steamed crab legs, but they got ramen for you. Thank you. So they got smoked miso pork ramen, vegetable spring rolls here, and Chinese barbecue pork buns. And then they got some kung pao chicken, some combo drunken noodles, some Chinese steamed fish, and some Asian sticky ribs. Alright, so spread right here, filled up the table. We got the oysters, lobster roll, some scallops, another lobster roll, some miso pork ramen right here, quesadilla tacos, carne asada tacos, blocos, quesadilla blocos. My favorite, the meats, prime rib, kielbasa sausage, esquites corn. There's a spread right here. Looks like Darsh's mouth is watering. Excited, the food spread looks amazing. This is like what really stood out to me on my first go, but you know how we do on Dan vs. World. We always do 2 rounds. So, man, I'm just gonna go in, but you know I love my finger food, so I gotta try the, fries on the lobster roll. Can't go wrong with fries, like steak cut, potato wedgie type fries. Ooh, they got a lobster roll right here, look at this. That's how. Nice and cool, a lot of cream on that. Got a nice little butter roll right here. I think it's actually lobster in here. Really creamy. This is actually pretty good, not bad. There's like shredded pieces of lobster in here and a little like butter roll. This is actually pretty solid. Like I said, this is a very unique buffet because these are basically like little restaurants, but you could order from them as much as you want. I give this lobster roll like a 8.7 out of 10. Pretty solid. All right, so you know I love Mexican food. Let's try the quesadilla tacos. Got some queso fresco here. Let's try this out. Keep in mind, we're judging this off of buffet standards, but initial impression, not bad. The meat is not the most moist, but the corn tortilla is fire, pretty fluffy. Good flavor in the birria. For buffet standards, I give it like 8 out of 10, pretty solid. One of the most coveted meats here. So this is from the prime cuts area of the buffet. All right, let's try this. As you see, there's a red tint to this because I got mine medium rare. I'm dipping the au jus right here. Let's try it out. Okay, for buffet standards, it's juicy, not dry. That's a good sign. It's peppery. I'm gonna add more pepper though. I would add a little bit of salt to this though. I like my prime rib salty. Let's get another piece right here. And let's take this piece without any au jus, just salt and pepper. The crust could be a little better, but for buffet standards, it's actually pretty good. One of the better prime ribs. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 DVW score for this buffet prime rib. Let's try the kielbasa sausage. If you guys have been following up with my videos, I went to Excalibur buffet recently. Terrible sausage, but yeah, let's see if this one can make up for it. Oh, thank goodness. Really good. Buffet standards, I gave it a solid 10 out of 10. DVW score for this kielbasa sausage. Not super spicy, but salty and spongy and moist. It's not dry. The one I had at Excalibur tastes like cardboard, but this is fire. Solid meat station. I asked the sous chef Marco which spots he recommended me here. He said the Asian food and the prime rib, and this is one of my favorites so far. So let's try some of the ramen. All right, so looks like some pork, could be char siu, some chili peppers, bok choy. Let's try this out. Salud. Pork is pretty good, fall apart tender, but could use a little flavor. Oh yeah, that braised egg was fire though. Really flavorful. Some bok choy in here. I really like this is like an elevated buffet concept. Like you're getting restaurant inspired food, or even fast food, casual type of food. Like you're not just digging through, you know, each station, which isn't a bad thing. You know, sometimes that has its pros and cons, but these dishes are, you know, prepared fresh to eat. Noodles, they're for ramen, but the pork and the braised egg was pretty fire. But keep in mind, this is a buffet, so I'll give this solid 7.7 out of 10 for buffet standards. Pretty good. All right, you know I love Mexican food. Let's try these carne asada tacos right here. Salud. They're exactly how I expected they taste like. If you know, you know. They're just like mid tacos, like not the best, not the worst. But let me add some of the green salsa on there. I'm a harsh taco critic though. Love my Mexican food. So, with that being said, guacamole is probably the best thing out of this. Have to give it a solid 7 out of 10 for tacos, and I'm being generous because I'm pretty harsh for tacos, but yeah, 7 out of 10 for this. They had a seafood station. I'm gonna try these scallops right here. They look like they're already pre-marinated for us, so I'm just gonna pop it in my mouth. They're, but you couldn't really expect much, you know. Seems like they're cold, raw scallops, but I feel like it's 6 out of 10. I wouldn't prefer this, wouldn't get this next time, but that lobster roll though really surprised me. Lobster roll was really good. All right, so let's try the esquites right here. So Mexican street corn. Love esquites, vibrant flavor, sweet, spicy, salty. This one has some hot Cheeto crisp on it, flakes. Has some cilantro, onions. This is actually pretty good esquites. 9 out of 10. Zesty, lemony too. Fire. It's really good. So there's a Mercato Central, pork and waffles. Pretty big and spacious buffet. So they even have an Italian pizza pasta station, but I think I'm gonna stay away from this. Pork belly, barbecue pizza, supreme pizza, Brooklyn style pepperoni, cheese, Caesar salad, spaghetti meatballs, stuffed pasta shells, shrimp fettuccine. You know what? I might get the fettuccine. I like fettuccine. There's some fresh fruit salad, a Caesar salad, the pizzas right here, and some Caesar salad for some freshness. There's pork and waffles for some barbecue and southern comfort dishes. Ooh, so Texas style brisket, Nashville fried chicken, waffles, Alabama smoked chicken, burnt ends, mac and cheese, chicharron, panko, barbecue, pork, baked beans, devil potato, egg salad, Granny Smith apple coleslaw. Looks pretty good. This is their offerings right here: fried chicken and waffles, Alabama smoked chicken, and brisket. And this is their huge brisket right here.
Fried onion, my delicious fried onion.
Sure, fried onion. Wow. He's making this plate nice and beautiful for me. Appreciate you.
No problem.
What's your name, sir?
Tom.
Tom. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you. Wow. Made with love.
How about that, eh?
Wow. Voila. Thank you. Wow. All right, it's deceiving because it looks like there's only like 5 or 6 spots, but there's so much food in each one of them, so pretty much tried all the food or saw all the food offerings. Time for some sweet things, desserts. I'm the same way, but this looks like one of the most popular booths here, the sweet things. There's a huge line here because everybody loves their sweets, right? The sweeter things. So our desserts. So just like the other spots, you order here. Let's see what they have on the menu. Some assorted cookies, some palmiers, Sorted donuts, sugar-free cookies, almond brittle, coconut macaroons, pie cup. Wow, seared pork shit right here. Love my creme brulees. Thank you. All right, so some more dessert. Looks like more of the same, but brownie, fudge brownie, macaroons, fruit cup, some tiramisu, sorted jello, eclairs, tres leches. Ooh, I should have got that. It looks fire. Creme brulee, flan, cannolis, assorted tart. Yeah, so some cheesecakes, sugar-free options too, but I'm gonna snag a tres leches. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, DVW fam, it's finished strong. So I got my southern plate right here. So some brisket. I got the fried chicken and waffles, some sauce, burnt end mac and cheese right here, and some onion rings. And yeah, let's try this out. Don't have my utensils, so I'm gonna be a savage. I'm gonna use my fingers. It's all good. It's barbecue though. All right, so you could tell the brisket was definitely smoked. It has a smoky flavor, but might need to be smoked a little bit longer because for a brisket, it's not tough, but it is not the most tender. But let's dip it in some of the sauce. Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, brisket is a lean meat and they smoke it so it get really tender. It just needs to be in the smoker a little bit longer, but the flavor's there. Smoky flavor, the barbecue sauce is really good. Give it something like 6 out of 10. So let's try the chicken and waffles right here. Good buffet fried chicken. It's like a spicy kick, sweet kick. Chicken itself, I give this like 10 out of 10 for buffet, but there's a syrup for us. All right, so you guys didn't know, it's how we do it in the US of A. Chicken and waffle syrup with this little like piece of butter on here with waffles. Try it out. Oh yeah, that chicken's fire. I give that chicken a 10 out of 10. Really good. Syrup with chicken and waffles, pretty good. It's waffle. Kind of has like a cinnamony twist with that butter. It's a weird combo. It packs a lot of calories. Chicken and waffles. Some people say it goes together, but I always think it's a little bit weird because for me, waffle is like a sweet item, fried chicken a savory item. So I just judge it by each its own. Chicken, 10 out of 10. Fried chicken. Waffle, for a buffet standards, 8 out of 10. It's a little bit on the crunchy side, but together, dish is a 9 out of 10. Simple math for you guys. All right, let's try the ice cream. Look at this. I always love ice cream. I'm a sweet tooth. Love my dessert at the buffet. Oh, this is really good, like ice cream custard. It's like the McDonald's ice cream machine that's never working, but the machine here seems to be working. I love this like custard style McDonald's ice cream. Oh. I have to give this a 9 out of 10 for ice cream. Very good. So fresh utensils. Service here is great too. You just order your food, servers come around, and they have this system where like, I don't know exactly how it works, but you flip it, you know, while you're eating, and then you flip it when you don't want anymore, and then the waitresses or waiters come around, clear out your table. So let's try this burnt end mac and cheese right here. I would say this side is even better than the brisket. Really cheesy, nice big shells, white cheese. Unfortunately though, burnt end crisp on it is a little bit dry, similar to the brisket, but can't have the world. The macaroni is pretty good. 8 out of 10 DVW score. And this is with any buffet, even the Bacchanal buffet. Very rare to have all items be delicious, but we're having a great time so far. Let's just say that. So stay tuned at the end for our overall DVW score. We're gonna have more food. So they're actually cooking your food in the back. You can see the steam and the wok in the back. So a lot of the items here are fresh. Can I get Kong Pao, steamed fish, and sticky ribs? But can we get extra bok choy? Yeah, we get it in the same plate, yeah. All right, so after you order, you come pick up your plates. Let's go. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, DVW fam. So looks like our last round. I don't think Marco is lying, the sous chef here, because man, I just keep getting drawn back to the Asian food section. They have probably the most items, but yeah, so we snagged everything on their menu. The Chinese sticky pork ribs, the steamed pork bao buns. I love baos. This is from seafood. This is the clam chowder, mussels, crawfish. The bok choy smells heavenly from these plates. This is the steamed fish right here, and the kung pao chicken. So let's try some of the clam chowder. Let's try some of the mussels right here. A nice piece of fresh mussels. They call this like the fisherman stew, but it said it was like clam chowder. So there's clams in here, mussels, crawfish, nice and creamy. It doesn't taste like your traditional New England, but it looked like that's what it said in the menu. I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Not my favorite clam chowder. There's just a lot going on. It's not bad soup, but not my favorite. All right, so it's gonna take a lot if this goes wrong for me, because this is one of my favorite items, the barbecue pork bao. Let's try it out. I think I spoke too soon. The pork inside is really good, barbecue pork, sweet, tangy, but the bao, the best part for me, a little bit, you know, flaky, not too moist, but it's not terrible. Give it like a 6 out of 10. All right, but man, these look amazing. Pretty sure that these are gonna be really good. Try a little bit of each. So let's try a steamed fish right here. Looks like some ginger. Oh yeah, it's like some ginger fish with rice, bok choy. Just one bite, really flaky. I think it's swai. 10 out of 10. Having this at a buffet, really good. All right, try kung pao chicken. Chinese food looks really elevated, because at some buffets they don't even try with the Chinese food. It's kind of just like fast food type, but this one looks really elevated. Almost restaurant quality kung pao chicken. Have to give this one a 10 out of 10 too, because I'm impressed that they're having this type of Chinese fare at a buffet. And there's, you know, fresh huge pieces of bok choy too for your fiber. Nice, moist, with that like soyish or like hoisin type glaze on there. Really good bok choy, crunchy. 10 out of 10 Chinese dishes. Ooh, so they have some like chili peppers here for us too. Really Asian. Yeah, the Asian food here is definitely a hit. Marco wasn't lying. He said that was one of his favorites. Try the ribs. Use my hands. We are eating ribs. Has a smoky flavor. I feel like it's like an American smoked rib with like an Asian Chinese glaze over it, but not bad at all by any means. I prefer this over the brisket. Give it a generous 8 out of 10. Pretty good, but yeah, Chinese food here is a hit. So pretty much 8 at all these places that I preferred. So let me rate them. I'll say the Asian Chinese food is the best. Then it's the prime cuts for the meats. And yeah, this place is really interesting. There's a little bit of everything here. So we're gonna wrap it up with the DVW score in a sec. All right, last but not least, our dessert plate. We got a little bit of everything. Creme brulee, tres leches. Try the creme brulee. I like my creme brulee really cold. Not bad though. Buffet standards. Give it like 7.5 out of 10. All right, let's try the tres leches. They actually have tres leches here. 3 milks. Love tres leches. It's actually a real tres leches. It's pretty far. Got the berries. It's solid. 10 out of 10 tres leches at a buffet. The fact that they even have this is crazy. So let's try these this cheesecake here. Looks like a raspberry cheesecake. Pretty solid. Cheesy. 8 out of 10. Let's try this Fruity Pebble caramel donut. Oh, it's deceiving. It's a very like cakey, thick donut. It's not like flaky. Solid. Least favorite out of the desserts though. Dessert, my favorite one. Definitely the tres leches. And the ice cream. The ice cream and the tres leches. Fire. Both 10 out of 10, but yeah. Oh, also, we're so focused on the food that we forgot to get drinks. I usually try to stay away from, you know, sugary drinks, sodas, but they had this interesting item called the agave cream soda, vanilla. So let's try this one out. Oh, it's pretty good. It's like those Japanese cream sodas. Yeah, cream sodas are always like confusing on the taste buds because they're like creamy like a shake or a dessert ice cream, but it's carbonated. It's like a sweet, kind of like a Coca-Cola-ish vanilla cream soda. It's like a Coca-Cola float without all the ice cream in it, just the flavor of it. All right, DVW fam, gonna finish off the rest of our meal and dessert, but want to wrap up this whole buffet for you guys. My first time here, I actually got recommended this spot by a commenter, so make sure you guys comment your suggestions for me. Actually, this has been on my list for a while, but it's generally new. It just opened. It's a new, you know, concept of a buffet. As you guys have seen, it's not your typical buffet. There's like a bunch of booths, stalls where they, you know, hand you your food in plates, fresh to order, so you're not, you know, scooping your own food. So the food is pretty much fresh from all these stalls and very good. An overall DVW score for this place, I give it an 8.7 out of 10. It's spacious, the vibes is great, the atmosphere clean. The waitresses have been very friendly that have been serving us. You know, everybody has been, you know, attentive and great with all the food, and the quality of most of the food, not all of the food, have been very good. Obviously, with any buffet, I have my favorite standouts, like the Asian food section, the meats, and that's usually, you know, my favorite at any buffet. But yeah, so another thing, if you guys don't like some of the items, the sous chef Marco is telling me that they change, you know, some of the dishes throughout the week. So yeah, pretty great experience so far, and for the price, it's around $45-46 per person on the weekday. I'm pretty sure they have special brunch, you know, deals and all that, but that's actually pretty fair for, you know, the quality that they bring here, just on par with, you know, the quality of the food. And it's deceiving because you see there's around like 7 or 8 stalls or establishments, but each one has like, you know, 5 to maybe 8 dishes. So yeah, it's in Morongo, you know, I'd say it's about an hour or so from LA. So yeah, if you guys, you know, don't want to drive all the way for Las Vegas buffet, this would do. I'll give it an 8.7 out of 10 DVW score. So yeah, glad I tried it. Thank you guys for the suggestions. If you guys have any more for us, write them down below. Make sure you guys subscribe for more DVW food, buffets, and travel vlogs. Deuces.